3, 2, 1, Lego.
Go.
What's good, guys? It's your girls with NRI Passports.
I'm Shiv.
And I'm Drish.
Here's this week's dose of lighthearted, unfiltered, and unapologetic takes on the most special breed of human beings.
Desi Girls, aka versions of us. But we want to, it's a field that we are super experts on. We have met so many of them and incorporated some wild traits, but we can't cover them all. So we're just going to give you a quick rundown about what they're about, and
let's get into the
sit
Desi
back,
banter.
sip your chai, and enjoy the looks. All right, let's get into it.
Okay, so how does it feel being a Desi girl? First
I love
of all,
it. I love it. I love being a Desi girl. If there's, people always ask like, oh, if you could be internationally, what would be? I'd be a Desi girl, yo.
Yeah.
For real. It's so fun, and I feel like there's so many like, you know what I mean? Like, we're not just like Becky's and Kate's. Like, we're you in one. Like, you could put 20 Desi girls together, and you will have
different flavor.
You will have a different type, and they all have such like, we all united by experiences, but we all turn out so different. That's what I think.
We bring the sauce. We bring the flavor. I
So,
love.
yeah.
Who's the hottest girl in the world?
My
Desi girls.
That song is right on the money.
Anthem. National anthem.
National anthem for reals.
If you've not danced to that song one time in your life,
If
what
you
are you
have,
doing?
if when that song came on, no one was looking at you.
Yeah.
Like, then you need to bring the sauce
There's
out.
a different energy,
Different energy.
that comes out.
Oh my god. Anyway, let's get into the first crux.
Yeah.
The first crux is.
I think we will look at different types and we'll talk about like different categories of what we
category
see.
characters.
Yeah.
Different flavors.
Yeah.
Just off the top of my head is the the girl, like, it's like she's in her 20s, but you're confused because the way she presents herself, it's like, are you part of the Auntie Sus Club, or like, I'm not understanding why you have so many backaches. Like,
Yeah.
I have backaches too, but like, this girl is so like prominent with it.
Like this girl is the premature auntie.
Basically, yeah.
So I always feel like this is something that I feel like I embody sometimes, because if I don't get chai in the morning,
Yeah.
y'all gonna see a different version of me. My headaches are gonna start. I'm gonna start feeling dizzy. My life is not gonna be good.
So your body
So-
has fast forwarded.
It is, yeah. I am fast forwarded into auntie mode,
Yeah.
because sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, oh my god, like
But
you're
to be
23 years old. Get it together a little bit.
It's like sitting in a car they would be like, I need cushions to be angled properly.
Yeah.
Like, I need, you know what I mean? Like, or it's like, if traveling with this type of person.
Is the best actually though, because they'll have everything in their damn
Yeah.
bag. God
Yeah,
damn.
that's true.
Like
Yeah, they will
these-
have Panadol. They're gonna have like, they're gonna have vitamin C pills. They're gonna have
Everything's gonna be in their bag.
bandages. They're gonna have even new underwear you forgot. Then they're gonna
They come
have that.
prepped. It's
Yeah.
like going on a trip with your mom basically.
Yeah,
The bag's gonna be full.
and they have like that, that cut fruit. Oh, shout out to girls who do that. By the way, I rate you. I didn't
Yeah.
realize until I went to uni myself, and I was like, actually, those girls are smart.
Yeah.
They're the ones that do like proper sandwiches inside a box and bring apple. They
Yeah.
bring juice and everything when you go on like theme parks and shit. And over there, you're spending $50, and it's like,
When you have a friend who's a premature auntie, you are rocks.
it really is a.
They come in
it's-
clutch.
They are clutch. They are clutch premature aunties.
Yeah.
We are rewording.
But they're also like, they fit in so well with aunties as well. Like they can talk about the topics.
Yeah.
Like they've watched all the serials that the aunties have been watching.
Yeah.
They're
You know who is a premature auntie, but like acts like she's a kid? That girl from that Family Karma show, Bali.
yeah.
Is she? I don't know.
She's reverse of that.
She is
she's
an
a-
auntie, but wants to be younger girls.
Yeah, she's a cool auntie.
Cool.
We've spoken. If you've not seen our episode on aunties, check it out because we've spoken about this type of auntie. Premature auntie. I feel like we all have traits of it. Like
Yeah.
Indian
But I
girls,
feel
like,
like as you
iron levels. Like
Yeah.
you gotta take your iron pills. Feeling a little dizzy.
Yeah.
Is it just an Indian girl thing? But how do we all have low iron? I don't understand. Like
Is that-
feeling dizzy and shit all the time.
Is it because our foods don't have iron?
I don't know, bro.
I swear to God, our foods be having everything though.
I
The way they be cooking up all those masalas and shit.
have no idea.
Speaking of masalas, let's go move on to the never had masala in her house girl. Never. Basically, this girl just straight up feels like jailbird. Like, she
Yeah.
just feels like it's like, the minute, like, she just waiting for that probation period to be over in her
Yeah.
life.
It's like she just escaped from Alcatraz.
whoa, still dropping reference and all. No, but for real, like it's like this girl. It's like, you know when people say live like it's your last day.
Yeah.
She takes it to another level.
Because she never knows when she's gonna get called back in.
Oh my god, she never knows when she's gonna get her dad's phone call.
Yeah, these are the girls who've never been able to have freedom in their lives.
Yeah.
So like,
their life goal is to go to America because they heard freedom is they heard the freedom associations and their ears were ringing.
yeah, and they're like, anything can happen in America.
Yeah,
right?
and they really do believe that also. But I feel like they're like, if I'm not in America, bring America with me. Y'all gonna see me on crack.
Yeah.
Like,
because the thing is that like these girls have never been exposed to any like
exposures.
like at home you would be like not even allowed to use your phone.
And if
then
you smile at your phone a little bit too loud, then phone privileges are lost.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's
and
there.
then as soon as like these girls head to
Yeah.
uni, there is like life has been changed. Like they've tasted their first sip of vodka and they're never going back. You know,
for them, it's like, you know, when usually like normal people, like when they have alcohol, they're like, vomit, I'm never doing that. They
Yeah.
are like, I have missed out in life.
Yeah.
Like, they are like, I'm gonna wake up every morning drinking this only. Like,
yeah.
it's.
I think that's a problem also like with Indian parents. Like if you don't give your
When
kids
they
freedom, when they get freedom, they are going to not know how to use
That's
it
what
right.
I think. That's what this whole strict and discipline law. So like, I mean, to an extent, but this doesn't work. Like, because I'm like, the minute this child gets shackles are off,
Whoa.
the level of 360 mode you're gonna see.
And there are always the girls that are passed out in the club. Like you can spot a
Yeah.
girl in the club who has never had freedom in her life.
Yes. Yes.
You know, I'm like, you
I
are
know.
living it up right now.
Yeah, I'm like, and you are taking out 12 years worth of depression right in this club right now. I'm like, the way you're dancing to this song, I was like, you have not heard music before. I know it. They're like, low-key, I feel like if you want to have the wildest night, go out with these kind of girls.
Yeah.
Like you and like
They know how to party.
yeah. And I feel like, you know what, while like throughout uni, like their experience, by the end of it, you're like, this is the same girl. Like, you know, like it's like when you hear like what you went through at home, you're like, this is the same girl that has to be home by 7.
Have you ever always realized though, these are the girls that are always studying further. So like y'all's degrees have got different levels because the minute you step back home, you know it's over. You know what I mean?
They're always looking for ways to be
Extend the degree.
Extend the longevity of their
Uni
freedom
period,
and stuff.
yeah.
Like, do you ever think like do you think they grow out of it, or do you think that carries on with them for the rest of their life?
I mean, I think everybody grows
Everyone
out of it
outgrows
eventually.
yeah.
But I think their period starts when they're 23, so they're probably like 35.
You know, low-key, you know what I like about these girls also, like, think about it, like when they start partying and stuff like that, because like when you're younger, like you start way earlier, right? If you don't have strict parents and stuff, like for you going out when you're like 14 and shit is not a big deal. But like when these girls, like they're starting at 23, so it's like, wow, you're discovering things that I did. Like I'm out, like while I'm outgrowing, you are like, you're expanding.
But it's also
more.
like I don't even think it's about like drinking earlier on or drinking later on. I think it's just the idea that something is so forbidden to you. Like if your parents are like, go, you want to chug an entire bottle of vodka, do it.
Yeah.
If they say do not touch that bottle of vodka, then you're like,
what?
I want to drink the whole thing, you know. But if your parents have told you like, sure, you want to take that
you
bottle,
want to pass out.
do it. I want to see you wake up the next day and say you want to do it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if your parents are so open about the fact that
it's like, I feel like, you know, parents being okay about things takes the thrill away from it. I genuinely believe that.
I think we're all thrill seekers.
we want thrill. We want to feel alive.
We want adrenaline rush.
We want adrenaline rush.
We want amusement park.
I feel like we low-key want to feel like, look, we also lived youth. We also did all that rebel.
I mean, like, who doesn't? Everybody wants that, like, feeling of, you know.
But then that's like, it's like a buzzkill having really chill parents sometimes. Yeah. I passed out last time. Mom's like, oh, cool. Did you drink water?
Yeah.
Like, girl, you're supposed to be mad at me right now. Like, that's half the reason I got passed out.
Everyone's out there getting firecrackers at home, and you're like, well, I just had a chill morning, to be honest.
My mom's like, oh, shit. Okay, like, someone keep water next to you.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, oh, tell me when you come in next time.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh, you know the worst about your mom comes in. She's like, why you came home so early?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Dude.
Wow.
Sometimes when I come home at 10 p.m. on a Saturday, my mom's like,
no one have plans?
10 p.m.? Yeah, plans. That's lame.
Like,
See ya.
I'm headed out. Like, but you sing out. And you know when parents, like, they get more lit plans than you? They're like, oh, we will be back late, so just make sure you turn the lights off.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm hearing this.
Yeah.
I'm at 23. Hit up everyone. I'm gonna hit up everyone and be like, yo, we doing something tonight. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not turning off the kitchen lights.
It's
but
so funny.
yeah, it's funny when you have it's funny when you have
different energies.
Yeah.
But you know what? There's a total reverse of the never had freedom girl. And
this girl gets angry when parents don't put curfew on her.
Yeah. This is Sharma Ji ki Beti.
The
ideal girl.
Perfect, divine,
perfect,
God handcrafted,
untouched, Virgin Mary. But she is like every parent's dream kid.
Yeah, like
every parent's dream daughter.
Yeah, I genuinely feel like this girl, like I don't even feel like she's trying to be perfect, but she just is. Perfect just comes out of her. You know what I mean? It's like for her, like the idea of like books are her friends, and she genuinely does not see the world otherwise. And I'm like, wow, I love that I love this for you. Like,
this is like if y'all have seen what's that movie? Ye Jawani Hai Diwani.
Oh, Nana.
And
honestly, she was winning at the end. So I feel like sometimes
they do win though.
Yeah, these girls
like y'all get money, y'all get the guy, everyone loves you.
Because no matter what, right? These girls in the end always be copying.
Of course, because they're like not even that they're Sharma Ji Ki Beti for a reason, because even when it comes to marriage proposals, they're gonna be like, that's the first one we're going to.
Yeah. And that's the girl we want in the household. We're not gonna fight y'all on it. Like,
that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, Sharma Ji Ki Beti is what every Indian girl looks at and like, God damn. And why you gotta do me like that?
And it's like if you end up becoming close friends with her and she's close friends with your family, just that is a life of
comparison
that is gonna be on blast.
Look at what she's done.
Yeah, and I feel like
look at you.
But you know what the worst part is? I feel like it irks me because I'm like, y'all not even wrong. Like, I'm like, I know you know what I mean? Like, because it's like in school, it's like, whatever. Like, she got good grades, but then they really be winning in life.
Is that like rightfully so?
Yeah,
they have been shoving their books, like their faces in books their entire lives, and they have been studying really hard. Yeah, but it's just, I think it's, and the worst part is effortless. Like, if suddenly tomorrow you did 360 and tried to be like that. Yo, you'll be slipping around the place.
God bless you. But
also, like, don't ever meet my parents.
Yeah. Also, never talk about your life in front of them. Like, this mute energy that you have, keep it everywhere. Don't tell my parents that last night you went to the temple with unprovoked.
Yeah.
You know what I hate? I hate it's like when you ask them, like, what did you do on the weekend, and your parents around, and they always have the activities that your parents been forcing your ass to do.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, I went to temple, I did arti, and they asked me to sing, I sang also.
Yeah.
I was like, why was that detail needed? Like, why? Because parents are going to be like, wow, no one asked her to sing and she sang bhajans in the temple. But you, and I'm like, it's like deadly sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like, it's
like they're a good example to have. Yeah. Like in your life, you want.
Every Desi girl has two friends. That one friend, you ever tell her to shut up, don't tell what we did last night. And that one friend, it's like, don't.
Speak up.
Yeah, no, it's like, speak up, but also shut up about your good habits and stuff. Because I don't want to be hearing I don't want to die from both of y'all. So.
Oh my God, that's too funny.
Yeah. And then the total oppo of that is rebellious girls.
The rebel girls.
This girl is like what is that band what's that famous rock band? But her life mode, she constantly death metal is playing in her. Yeah. Her background music is death metal. Like, when she walks in, she thinks death metal is going on behind her head.
It's like that girl who just like never will smile.
She just wants the whole world on fire.
Yeah.
She walks everywhere and she sees fire.
Yeah.
Or if she doesn't, then she thinks of ways to.
It's like hardcore behavior.
Yeah. Just
like to another extent. It's not even like I want to be so hardcore. I think they're like two different versions of it. Like, there's a rebel girl who will speak up against traditions that she doesn't, agree in. Yeah. There's also the rebel who is just a rebel. Just with no cause.
Yeah, she's just angry.
Angry, yeah.
Yeah, she's just angry. Like,
but they're also like the rebels. We call them rebels because it's a strong word to attach rebels to someone who is speaking out and like making change in their families, making change in traditions and stuff like that, which I feel we all should have in us. A little bit of a rebel should always be in women.
I mean, I don't know. There's two types, right? So we're going for the more just the fire starter girl.
Yeah.
Like, just, you know what I mean? Like,
but you know what I like about the other version of rebels, where it's like they want to start fire in a good way. Where it's like, auntie will say something, I want to start fire. Like, I'm like, oh, so why do you think that? Yeah. What is your reason for that? I love people who question these things. Lit. Yeah. Because I'm like, yes, girl. Yeah. Do what I can't do.
Yeah.
You know, like usually you look at them and you're like, you are doing everything that I'm so shit scared to do. You have balls to do all these things. And I will learn from that. I want to learn from that. How to stand up for things that I believe in. Because sometimes you're just so scared, and this person is fearless. They got facts to back them up. The reason why we're having a lot of these conversations today are because of those rebels who came out and spoke about things that we wouldn't speak about usually.
Yeah. Moving on to bigger and larger and grand scheme of things. Speaking of grand scheme of things, the grandiose girl, I swear to God, she thinks her delivery was at a Karan Johar studio. Like, I like this girl though because I love optimistic people. I love, oh my god, do I love optimistic people. Like they just like, it's like they think rose petals, when it's raining, they're like, you guys see the rose petals last night? I'm like, no sis, that was a hail.
Yeah.
That was thunderstorm was happening, you should have closed your windows.
Yeah.
Like, you know, even when she sees rain, better yet, she's thinking, I need to go out there, I need to get drenched.
Yeah.
I need to feel
this rain.
This girl, oh my god.
It's like, this girl basically the girls that we've talked about a lot in our podcast, and the reason why we talk about it a lot is because it's so interesting.
I like these girls.
I want to dissect your mind. You know what I mean?
The romanticization that they go through in life, it's beautiful. It's lovely.
This girl is the main character of every movie. Life is a Bollywood movie.
She watches movies to get the new script
of her life.
Her new life is gonna follow that theme.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If she saw a movie about like Kal Ho Na Ho last night, she thinks that
she's Nana.
She's Nana. She goes into that mode only where some guy's gonna come and make me laugh again in life.
And then the thing is that like you try to get people to get on your script. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like,
where you're like
the fallouts happen when it's like this. First of all, we did rehearsal last night, so I don't know why why at dinner today you felt like running a horror show when the movie was romance. Why am I now a part of? You know what I mean? Like they feel like, why is this new casting happening?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know what the best is catching them off guard.
Yeah.
When they go out and things don't go to plan, you can see like you can see the come down on.
But you know what I find so funny? It's like they will have like suppose they'll have a monologue planned in their head. So this girl will come with a monologue just planned in her head and will pose questions to you. So you ask her that specific question. Like suppose last night you watched Kal Ho Na Ho and there was a whole scene about like you should smile more in life and stuff like that. So you'll ask me a question being like, dude, like are you happy? And I'll be like, no, are you? She'll be like, yeah, smiling is something that, you know what I mean?
She just needs you all to jump.
And then I'm like, wait, I've seen this movie before.
Wait, why are you telling me 1, 2, 3, E? Like, wait, what? And you go home and start practicing, and it's like, bro, I swear this was enough. You know what I mean? She's getting me. She's like, so I learned this new exercise, and you should try it. Like, I bet you she would do some shit like that too, you know? She'll say this movie shit, and she'll come to people like 1, 2, 3, E. And it's like, what this? And then you know what? When you watch Kal Ho Na Ho, then you're like, wait, ye to matlab, hello, ye to kal. She was telling me at work the same thing. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. No, that's what makes me laugh about these girls. It's like they watch movies and they're thinking like, I bet you no one has seen this movie. Let me come with some new persona and all. It's funny though. I love it. Why did it stop? Shit.
Yeah, so that's the girl who's a movie character.
But then you know who is opposite? Like who is like when she thinks she's a heroine in the movie, right?
Yeah.
Then there's that Gossip Girl types.
Yeah.
She thinks that she is like, what's that TV show, that famous villain on that?
Which one?
The one who's always in Star Plus TV series. Kamalika or whatever.
Kamalika, yeah.
Yeah, there's this girl who in her life has taken on that role only. This girl is like, we say sip your chai and enjoy. This girl is like, I'm bringing the chai ingredients are with me. Yeah. So how you sip? What are you sipping on? You know what I mean? Like she gets irritated when it's like, you know what I mean? This girl it's like Desi Gossip Girl.
Yeah, it's like if you go out for dinner with her, you better come prepared with some facts on your side.
Yeah.
I'm not wasting my time on this investigation at this dinner if you're not bringing any gossip.
First of all, I'm not coming to this dinner if personal lives are not going to be shared.
Yeah.
If I hear talks about how well you're doing in life, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
She's like, she's coming there for the sole purpose of the fact that she wants to hear you say, oh my god, last time me and this guy. Wow, that is music to her ears.
Yeah.
She feels like her day was successful.
Yeah.
This was a good fact-finding mission for her.
She's got gossip on every person possible. Like she's an encyclopedia full of
I feel like what this girl scares me. It's like you come with your tea and she's like, oh, you didn't hear?
Yeah.
You didn't hear?
Yeah.
Oh, this is old news, bro. Last week, I'm like, wow.
Like she's got a filing cabinet of all the different stories.
And she gets irritated when you're like telling her backdated information. You know what I mean?
It's like, come on, speed it up. We know about this.
Like, so what happened next in the story?
Yeah.
Oh, this. Okay. And then you know what I mean? Next is already moving on to the next conversation.
Yeah. But I feel like this girl is always the one who's like friends with everyone. And you have to really beware when telling her information.
Oh yeah, you have to go fully with you have to talk in blurring sometimes. Like you have to do automatic blurring because it's like this girl is like you think you're just sharing your life details with this girl.
No.
And she's thinking, wow, my next kitty party is sorted.
Yeah.
Like, bro, wow.
Wow.
The content that I'm getting. You know when like us when we get content.
Yeah.
She's like that. She's like, wow. Only difference between her and us is she doesn't have a podcast. Otherwise, this girl would be all of you would be shaking right now.
I think if she had started a podcast, people would be quaking.
But also, I also feel like she watched Gossip Girl and got irritated by the lack of effort these people were putting in their gossip.
Can you
sessions.
imagine like an Indian like Gossip Girl column where just like she
Isn't
basically
that like
is
most
that
news
girl.
channels?
Yeah.
Times of India, dude. Get on the trend. Get on the trend.
Oh my god.
But
that's one of the girls that we have observed. I feel like I can relate to a few of these. Like I don't know where the thing is that I want to categorize myself. I want to personality test. I want to categorize myself as someone, but I feel like it needs external invigilator. You know what I mean?
External invigilator.
Like I need an invigilator to help.
If we were type, what would you think we'd be?
I think I'd lean towards maybe the auntie and sometimes movie character.
Yeah. Yeah, I think movie character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's nice to live in a world of fantasy.
Yeah. No, sometimes when people follow the script, you actually have a good day.
Yeah.
I was like, I actually had a good scene today. So you know what? I'm not mad.
The reason why we can talk so much about the movie character is because we've been there. I have walked out of the movie and thought I was the main character. I've done this.
But I'm also, it's like, you know what the worst part is? I've actually I've actually used actual quotations from movies and I've said it to people and I actually got laughs from it. So I'm like, you know what? I was like, honestly, not a bad day. Like, I'm getting fucking kicks from this. So I relate to that.
But we'll. There's so many different types.
But maybe that's what we'll do. Keep track of our Instagram. Maybe we'll create a test for y'all.
And also, please don't be offended by anything that we've said. We forgot to give a warning in the beginning.
Yes, please don't get offended. This is just
observations. And very like.
It's not catered towards anyone, but if the shoe fits, JK, JK.
But we will see you guys next week for
the next Gop Shop Sash. So deuces.
See ya.
Bye.